Hello everybody, Kai's23 here, and welcome back, finally, to Stonehearth. Now, it's been 7 updates or so since last time I played this for the channel. There's been a lot of updates. Big noticeable one here is single and multiplayer. I probably won't be touching multiplayer unless I find someone else who plays the game that I know of or something. Another big one is mods. There was mods for the older version, but now that they're part of the Steam Workshop, it makes it easier. So for this, I do have a few. Armus Maximus, actually a really cool one if it's the one I think of. It doesn't give you a good description. I don't really feel like clicking into the workshop to see what they are. But there are some pretty cool ones, like Minor Proficiency. Sorry, a little gassy right now. It makes someone just do mining instead of having to wait for somebody to get free to go mining. So nice to have. So I did log in, have played a little bit in between just so I can kind of keep an eye on the updates and stuff. There's now water physics, there's now moods and stuff you gotta keep up with people. Stuff looks better. I think we're now at 24.8. I think that's what it said the newest update was. Anyways, let's get into it and see how much has changed. Go with the Ascendancy. No offense to Raya's children, I don't like the clay buildings that much. We want Temperate, and we're gonna do Normal. Screw doing hard mode. I've tried that. Oh, haha, forgot I have a mod that makes people have colored hair. She's a good foot soldier. Actually, these 5 are not that bad. Heart of a Crafter. You're the only one I would get rid of. What is up with your hair? I want someone else who's... Never mind. There we go. Good to be, footman. You always want 6 body because that gives him the most health. Okay. I like this roster. Money Souls All, Merchant Caravan. Metal Masters. Okay, that's new. That's with the Minor Proficiency mod. See, because it adds the thing as a blacksmith and it gives you stuff already. That is nice, but that does not help early game. I usually go with Food for Days. That's what I used to go with, and then I discovered Merchant Caravan. It's actually a really good one to go with because you get both a footman and a trapper. Trapper you usually don't get till later, so you get the hides really early in the game. They both sell good and they're used to making leather and stuff. So it makes it really nice. Didn't really care for that mount. I kind of want one with like the water up in the mountains, like somewhere towards the center, just so I can show you guys the water effects. I haven't seen them yet, like that. Not really a good area. That is a lot of water. Fair warning, I do feel a little sick. My voice might sound a little different. Apologize in advance. Between one day we're down in freezing snow here, and then 2 days later we're up in the 80-degree weather, my nose has not been happy with the constant weather changing and the allergies. Ugh. So, I apologize. I'll try not to cough or anything on the camera, or not the camera, the microphone. No. The only thing is, these maps really, I don't know. There's just something about the maps I really don't like that much. Let's see here. See, like, there's too much mountain. Or, like, if I go here, if I were to settle down in this area, there's really not... the water, it's always the water or the mountains. I'm looking for a specific thing. No, too big. This is what she said. Actually, this is a really good one right here. I will do like that. Settle here. So, the story has changed of how this stuff works now. Like, it used to be where you have to build the monument and stuff. Now it's a completely different quest. Haven't really done too much of it. I just kind of... I saw the update. I was like, ooh, I wonder what this is like. Okay. Yeah, this is cool. I like this spot. So eventually we can just mine this down and get this all down here and see what that's like. But we're going to go settle up here for now. We'll settle over here. And if you notice, we didn't name ourselves that time. Okay, now this is new. Multiplayer menu. Oh. Okay. Multiplayer not enabled. That is interesting. Okay, so... Oh, I only have 5 people instead of 6. Ooh. You are going to be my first footman. I will have... Wait. Heart of the Crafter. You. Because you get sad if you don't craft anything. So have you be blacksmith. Have you be trapper. I should really have someone. Okay. I wish you could just right click him to get rid of him like you can on RimWorld. Okay. So first, what's this? Okay. I do have a mod that adds ballistas, so I was like, what is that? Ah, here we go. The start of the quest. A strange bird. A bird? Messenger? An odd bird arrives with a letter in its beak, stamped with the official seal of the Ascendancy. The bird also carries a name tag, which reads Herald. Ah, get it? A letter from the capital. Dear Expedition 136, I hope this letter finds you well. By my guess, you've likely set up camp by now. As your capital liaison, it is my honor to preside remotely over the official founding of your outpost. I trust you have had ample time to choose a name on your journey. As you know, every new settlement must choose a banner. The banner reflects your spirit and vision, the uniting factor which brought the expedition together. What future did you foresee when you embarked on your quest for township? Hold in your mind a vision of what your town will be one day. Your banner will set that course, but it is up to you to finish it. Choose well, my friends. I eagerly await your reply. Yours, Mayor Brillihands. Official settlement decoration. Ah, okay. East Willow Glen. South Red Song. I like that one. Okay, so now you get to choose a banner that starts your town. Trees produce more wood. Plants and crops go 25% faster. And plants have 2 times the normal appeal. I think the banner of strength is probably the best. Mining gives 50% more ore, stone, and clay, and Earthlings no longer mine cramped spaces. The way I build, cramped spaces is a good thing like that. Roads give 3 times the normal speed boost. I don't build roads. Your items sell for 50% more, and traders bring 2 times the good and gold. See, I really don't do that. So go with the strength. Issue declaration. Outpost established. By unanimous agreement of the citizens, we declare South Red Song to be an outpost on its way to be a safe haven for all. And then they celebrate. Oh, there's the birdie. This is another thing, is we now have seeds. So we can go like that. The other thing is a tree seed, so I'm not going to worry about that right now. We do need a shared sleeping quarters, though. Turn this bad boy around. Oop. Okay. Now, what's this? Design a building. Oh, the bird squawks. You're not sure he missed it before, but the bird is wearing a tiny backpack. It contains a note which reads, "A little something to help you celebrate," along with 4 cornbread, 2 peasant bread, and a roast sausage. Sweet. The bird departs. The odd messenger bird scurries off with your official sentiment found in declaration in its beak, carrying it in a vague direction of the capital. Oh, poor little birdie. Now, I have downloaded a lot of custom templates. There's probably more if I go back there and look now. But, some of these are just really cool. Like this one. Let's see if it loads. This thing is massive. I've actually tried to build... I was just curious. I tried to build it in the world. The game would not process just how big this thing is. See? See if I can move out into the open just to see. Yeah, it's not even gonna show it. It's so big. Come on. No? Ah. No? You're not gonna show me? Maybe. Yes, no, maybe so. No? Oh, there it is. Here, let me turn this on so you just see how big this thing is. Look at this. Look how big this is. And people build these things. I could barely create... I have 2 that I've built myself. Warehouse and wooden warehouse. They're just tiny little square things. Which, actually, I kind of want to do this. Yes, start building. Just so then I have someplace safe so I can put this if anything tries to get me. Now, I don't know if this was in the last version that I did. When you go to build a building, it'll actually add the crafting stuff to the appropriate designer. But, like, say I needed a banner from a weaver. If I don't have a weaver, it won't put those things into the crafting list, and I'll have to go and do it manually. Which sucks, but, like, I can kind of understand it. I need that on manual. Or, maintained. Now, another one of the newest updates, that face looked creepy. That looks weird. Why does your face look like that? What are you wearing on your face? Not gonna question. Weather. Today is cloudy. Tomorrow's gonna be cloudy. And the overmorrow, okay, is snow. You could also get like thunderstorms, windstorms and stuff. It's actually really cool how the weather is. But it's just kind of weird that it can go from cloudy to snowy, and then the following day could be sunny. Yeah, it's almost like where I live. Constant changing weather. Now you might have seen a few things when I was loading into the map. These things. These are called foxfires. Haven't really figured out what they're useful for yet, but they do some stuff. These are sugar bells. I want those. Because these you can use to make cakes and stuff. Which is part of the whatchamacallits update. They added new stuff for the chef to make. Now, as you see this list here, the gardener, is a modded in class. All the others are the basic ones. Oh. And if I go into here, change jobs. This is the Armis Maximus one that I was talking about. That is a modded class too. But for that one, you need the offhand crafted by a potter, and they're basically like dual wielding blades. Pretty cool. I haven't actually seen what it looks like, but it looks pretty cool. Again, the miner class, and the gardener shoot off of the farmer, which is kind of interesting. Here, let's speed this up a little bit. Alright, I need maintain a farmer hoe. And then we want to build a hammer and chisel. And a weaver. Ooh, I have a trapper. I need to start apparently trapper areas down. Oh, excuse me. Let's build a ladder up right here. Scroll's going so slow for some reason. It's a brand new mouse. I've actually had like 3 or 4 mice recently. Not because they've broken, just because I felt like change. Okay, so the big mountain's over here, so I might have to have my guys just walk around. I need like a little outpost in between so then they can't get hurt and stuff. Or if someone's going to attack and they can run inside and like be safe. Also, I don't know if this was actually in one of the previous versions, but engineers can now repair doors. I don't know if that was in like when they first came out or whatnot, but it's kind of interesting. Okay, I need a farmer. I have 2 people left. You're gonna be a farmer. Farm is gonna be starting over here. Okay. As far as I know, there really hasn't been anything added to the farm. Carrots. Oh, crap. And pumpkins. Just because one's fast, one's slow, so we'll always have some type of food. There we go. Now we have 6 people again. What do you look like? 4, 4, and 3. Not bad. Okay. So, this is a lot like RimWorld that I've actually played a lot on my own. Sorry about that series. The constant mod updates have like broken all those things I tried to do for the channel. What I might do is download the desktop version, not the Steam version, and go through the forum and do it that way. That's a whole different thing, though. Uh-oh. Ah, crud monkeys. Don't you just love when you all of a sudden just start getting a bloody nose and there's nothing you can do about it? Ah, such is the life of a freaking gamer. Okay. Anyways, now that that's taken care of, don't ask. Okay, so mood outlets. Let's grab a person. Pioneering spirits, enjoys the company of others, had a great talk. These traits help determine these things. Nightdale, day only begins once the sun is down, so it'll be more productive at night. Gregarious, discussing the day events. Okay, so they like to socialize, and they hate being alone. Kind of the opposite of me, actually. I prefer being alone. Night owl, excitable. So they're always a little bit happier than others. Appeal, you're going to hear if they see these things, they're like, oh, I really love these things. Like, I like these things, and then, nope, nope, nope. Ugly, disgusting, ugly things. Stuff like that. And then slept outside, gloomy clouds, slept in shared bed. This right here, it's not much of a minus, but it's more of a reason to build multiple shared quarters. Now, the reason why I like the cramped quarters banner is because then I could do this, turn you around, and put you right next to that one. Yes. Boom. Now I have 2 shared sleeping quarters. Okay. Lots of cool stuff. I don't think there's actually any new enemies yet. I know there was a dev stream like a few weeks ago that was showing off Cthulhu. They were building him on the stream. Didn't actually watch the stream, but ooh, I kind of like skipped through it after it was uploaded. I can't wait till they add him. big, giant, lumbering creature that's bigger than the ogres. It's going to be exciting. I'm looking forward to seeing actual bosses in this game, see how they handle them. Something I would love to be able to see is being able to take over a footman or something. Like during the battles, you could take over an archer and just shoot. Like you aim and shoot with the thing, you click and point. That'd be kind of cool. I know that would be kind of hard. I've only ever seen a few RTS games do that. Like where you can control a character and lead the army. But that would be cool if you had like a commander class that you guys can upgrade into. Commander level 3. Girl. So some of the buildings I'm gonna probably use soon are these walls. And what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna wall off a huge section of the map and make that my own private area, so that enemies have to come in through there in order to get to me. For right now, let's build not a tavern. Oh, wait, before I get into that, I should really have a stonemason. You? Welcome my stonemason. Craft it. Let's get the carpenter house built. I need to clear this out of wood. Did I put... Okay, no, it's over that way. Okay, so that's good. Clear out some trees, make some room, and we have ourselves area for a new house. Get these bad boys out of the way. I miss this game. This is honestly like one of my personal favorite games of all time. And there's the snow. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. Now we're gonna need a steady supply of stone eventually. Okay, but you guys need to finish off these buildings. Which, that one's almost done. And then we got this whole second one. Edgar Plankton has arrived with doors and windows for sale. I think we're good. Now, I do have a mod that adds like a whole bunch of decoration stuff. Yes. Another person. Most people are like, oh, too many people too fast. This is not good. I could get up to 20 people with like no issues. I think right now our biggest issue is going to be food. But I can just... I have 6 bushes right here I can use. They ain't going hungry anytime soon. Look at all these berries. Everyone's happy. Actually, what are your stats, Rhea? 4, 1, 5. And you're charismatic. Walking through people, always take notice. Very nice. You're my new weaver. So you could start building some armors and stuff. Okay, can you actually build? Yeah. So Miriam, welcome to being another a double soldier. Okay. Oh, hey, we auto added this stuff. Interesting. But like, look at this: rabbit hat, black mage hat, beaver hat, sombrero. The heck? A king's cloak? Cappy, go catch all monsters. Ha ha. Sorry. Hunter's cloak. Oh, there was one that was like... Oh, I thought it was another Legend of Zelda one, but oh well. Cacti hat. See, and then there's a whole bunch of different armors now that I have. Green, red, white, black, blue, black. That I can choose from. They all have the same stats. It's just different looks as to what they are. Which is pretty cool. Some of the modders have so much talent. I give them props. I know nothing about, like, any type of modding stuff. I couldn't do it. So, good on them. Who knows? Maybe eventually some of this stuff will make it into the base game. I kind of doubt it, but you never know. And I was actually thinking one day, I was like, you know what this game needs? Weather. I would love to see weather. And guess what? We got weather. Build a door. Why can't you build a door? Why did you not build doors? Build the doors. You did build the doors. Whoops. Remove that. Because we don't need it. Who's clapping? Who be clapping? Let's harvest all that. Okay, Mouse, how did you get to the edge of the mat? Are you wearing a raccoon on your head? He's wearing a raccoon on his head. What? You are sick and twisted, Zed. I mean, it's one thing to wear like a raccoon cap like David Bowie? No. Yeah, David Bowie. Destroy the wood creatures. No big ones. Kill them! Kill them! So this is when an herbalist would come in handy, because I need to get them to be a cleric, so they can just go around and heal people. But unfortunately, I don't have anybody open. So next person who comes in is going to be an herbalist. Place. Can I place? Yes, I can. Place you there. You there. Okay, Weaver. Get to work. Where's everybody? Let's take these, just so I can always have enough sugar. Who can build? Everybody can build, right? Pretty much everybody. Except the farmer and the footman, which is a given. Finish this building. Selling herbs. Let's still grass stem. Yeah, we're good. Pause that building for now. Finish this one. Please, finish that one. We're gonna need another shared sleeping quarter soon. One thing I do eventually want to build is... what's up at the top? Something like this apartment, or... not the fortress. Hey look, I have Hyrule Castle, I forgot about that. First Castle Hotel. Do you know? Like, I think I had showed this one before, I don't know. This has like everything in it. Number 8. Penember. Penember? Where was I? Weavers, U Mason House. Shipyard was just something I saw that actually looked really cool. St. Xavier's Basilica. See this, you have to actually fill in stuff. Relic the HQ. I think this was just kind of cool looking. Provide a little safe haven. I saw shrine, wanted to say that at first. Like, here. Let me just show you how big this one is. This one's cool too. It's a mountain dam. You're not gonna let me... I hate this. We need this. This is what we need. Right about there. And this is where people will start eating. Okay, we got 2 buildings going. Take a pause on this though, because I need this one finished. You two stop talking and get off the roof. Okay, now we need this one finished. So then we have some place to store stuff safely. Oh, I don't have enough for the door because I need like iron, don't I? Yeah, I need iron ore. Monkeys. Can I grow silkweed? Not yet. Let's give you some work to do. Now I know I can move the silkweed, but I wouldn't want to do that when I could just have them run out in the field and almost die and do it that way. Really don't know what the sunflower things are used for yet. Wild sunflower, yeah, I don't know what they're used for. Oh well. Let's get some stone. Big stone. Little stones. Silkweed. Okay, that should be good enough for now. You may resume that one. Nope, I wanted this one. Let's see here. What is that? Oh, that's cool looking. Ooh, I like the fortress windows. You can make like prisons and stuff. Again, if you're able to control Hearthling, people can make maps like a little prison break where you have to actually try and get out playing as the Hearthling. Can't tell me that would not be cool. Okay, but we need to level up Hearthling's skill. So let's make 15 walls. The easy go-to building recipe. Wall. Rain, cloudy, cloudy. Seriously. Brad, where's the cell?
I don't need any of you.
I could sell some stuff, though. Let's see here. Sell this one. I don't need the seeds. Keep the bushes for now. I have a ton of wood, so we'll sell. There we go. I have some gold for when the guy with ores comes around and to sell stuff. Look at this. That is nice and cozy. Seriously, what are you wearing on your head? You're wearing some type of goggles, equipment. What are you wearing? Well, if you're hungry, go eat. It's like a face mask or something. So weird. She's my blind crafter. Should have made her a footman. She could be the blind footman from far away. Faraway land is what I meant. Kind of meant that to sound more of like a Dark Souls / Bloodborne type thing. But I'm bad with that. I was supposed to have my next person be a herbalist. Whoops. They turned out to be a stonemason instead. It's funny how that works. When did you get there? Alright. Daily update. New person. Pantorrell. What do your stats look like? Wait, what? Magnificent beard. This other thing has truly magnificent beard. Okay. Wait, what? Whoa. This other thing has a magnificent beard. I'm sorry, what? I'm sorry, what? If you heard that, I just took a screenshot. This is just funny. Her thing has a magnificent beard, and there's no beard. Stonehearth team. You're breaking the immersion. You're breaking my balls here. Did you get to be a herbalist? Shh. Oh, by number. You're gonna be a gardener because you have green thumb. Pantorrell, though, you get to be the herbalist. I need you as a normal worker for right now, Ben. Carpenter level 4. Sweet. Everything at once. Look at this, guys. We're doing it. Yeah, you can also craft seeds now. Fox lily seeds. Sunflower seeds. Wax plants. What? Yeah, in order to get some of the higher... Here, I'm just going to add these real quick. Because there's some higher level armors and stuff that need this stuff. Very strange, but... no, whatever. Alright. I'm going to end this episode here. I think this is a pretty good start. We got some sleeping quarters. We got our cafe area being built. It's going to look superly duperly awesome. Because everything's cool when you're part of a team. Or at least that's what that song told me. Better not have lied to me. I don't like it when people lie to me. Hehehehe. Okay. The reason I'm doing that is because I'm going to get rid of these trees and stuff. When we come back next time, we should hopefully be able to start setting up hopefully a blacksmith and maybe a mining area. Start building up some more buildings. Ooh. Hey. So, before we go, I never really used this in my last playthrough, but these wooden safety standards also act as a banners for, like when I hit R, or if I go into here and call the Hearthlings to town alert mode. I hit R just because it's quicker, and I can do it anywhere. So normally they would just run to the banner. See, these safety standards, they'll run to these first. Or not first, but like whatever's closer, they'll run to that. So say I'm mining way up here. Instead of having to run all the way down here to this banner, I can provide a little safety shelter up here with that banner in there. Makes it easier, you know? Especially with freaking goblins and archers and stuff. It's annoying. If you guys have any special buildings you'd like to see in this, let me know. That Aragon's Castle, if you're the creator, awesome looking building. Too bad it lags too much. I think that one actually needed a mod, but I don't have that mod. I don't know, there's something about it that just completely broke the game. But yeah, if you have any special buildings you'd like to see in the game, let me know. I can go look it up. Future me, if you're remembering, provide a link. To you, those of you out there watching, hopefully I remember to put a link to where I actually downloaded these templates from. I might actually go back through there and see if there's any new cool looking mods, or not mods, but buildings. Because like, this is cool. There's a large house here, apartments. This is a tavern. There's colorful cottages that you can do all at once. This is actually pretty cool because it has like everything in it together. So I might just end up building this thing, which, let me just show you. It's not as big as it looks. It's actually kind of tiny, but it has everything in it, so might build that. There's ranches and stuff, medieval bridges, a tower. It's just random stuff I found. Here, let's see if I can show you this real quick. I mean, look at the size of this. This is just a shipyard. I wonder if ships will actually ever become saleable. That'd be kind of cool. Tiki bar. Oh, crud. See, they would run inside there too. Oh, it's undead, so they're slower. Need to get some archers training too. Oh, come on. There we go. So yeah. Hope you guys are gonna enjoy this little playthrough of this. I don't know when there's gonna be new updates, if it'll break the saves or not. We'll have to see. Honestly, I don't mind starting over if I completely have to. But I would prefer if I didn't have to, you know. Where'd you go? There. I don't need you because I already have one. That's the only thing, is it doesn't read what you already have, so it just keeps adding on top of it. Which, I mean, is kind of good in a way, because if I'm building multiples of the buildings at once, it does it that way. But anyways, guys, thank you so much for joining me. Like I said, next episode, we'll see where it takes us. So until then, take it easy.